All right, welcome to the Valencia del Sol Pace, Legends and Laughs. Everybody looking forward to a good time? I can tell you right now, you have some wonderful acts tonight. So give them lots of love, lots of applause, lots of screaming and shouting. And if you want during the songs, get up and dance. It's no big deal. We're not using that part of the floor tonight. And as always, before we start, there are some housekeeping requests. Remember, I don't like using the words rules and regulations, okay? So just some housekeeping requests. First and foremost, the usual one, your cell phones. Please make sure they're on vibrate or silent, whatever. Okay, please make sure that is. If you don't want to use your cell phone tonight, just turn it off. Okay? Now, if you do want to take photographs or video, please feel free. However, just bear in mind the people sat next to you and around you and behind you. If you hold your phone up like this and people sat behind you, all they're going to see is a little white screen. And also turn your brightness down. As I say every single time, if you're not sure how to turn your brightness down on your phone, just text your grandkids real quick. They'll tell you how to do it. So as I said, feel free to take video, footage, still shots, anything, but just be mindful of the folks sat around you. Now, another important thing that we always mention with the Pace Club is, what happens with the money that you pay to buy your tickets? Well, all that money goes to purchase equipment, such as this thing, that thing, my mic, okay? So it all goes to a good cause. Now, there will be a 15-minute intermission tonight, okay? I will announce it. The one act that precedes the intermission, I'll just remind you, it will be 15 minutes. We'll be very strict on that because of timing, okay? So just make sure that if you want to go and get even more liquored up, just go to the bar. And talking of the bar, where is she? Where's Kimmy? Kimmy? Is she there? Kimmy? Oh my gosh, she was at that bar. It's Kimmy's birthday today. She said she was going to stand right there. Oh, that's a shame, because what we'll do it, when I see her later, we'll call her up and we'll wish her happy birthday. Okay, so that's really all the house rules are, okay? You're in for a great show. Seriously, folks. The work that everybody's put in, except for me, I just come up here and introduce the acts. That's all I do. But these guys behind the curtain now and the performers are sat around us here, they've put in weeks of work and practice in this. So show them your appreciation and love when they're performing, okay? So, can you believe it's almost the end of April? It's incredible. The last show we did was early December, which was the Christmas one. So the 4 months, just over 4 months, have actually flown by. But April always reminds me of a girl I used to date. Yeah, many years ago, before I met my beautiful wife, Debbie, who sat right there. You notice she picked the front seat, so I'd better behave tonight. Yeah, April was a nice girl. She was... Kimmy! There she is. Hey, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Kimmy. Happy birthday to you. Woo! And I'm sure I don't need to remind you all, the bars out there, take care of the bar staff, they work well. But going back to April, she was a nice girl. She was actually a funeral director. It only lasted a couple of days, though, because then I realized she only wanted me for my body. I've had a bit of a week as well. Haven't been feeling 100%. So I had a couple of doctor's appointments this week. And the first one I went in, and he goes, "Hello, Sam." He said, "I haven't seen you for a while." I says, "Yeah, I know, I've been doing okay, but, a few things are going on." He says, "What's going on?" I said, "Well, I think I'm psychic." And he says, "When did you realize that?" I said, "Next Thursday." If you don't get it, come and see me afterwards and I'll explain it. Okay? So, he just said, "Okay, no problem." Well, in all fairness to my wonderful wife, who I've already mentioned, she's always telling me about my hearing. Go and get your ears tested. Go and get your ears tested. So I succumbed to the pressure just earlier this week, and I went to the guy who tests his ears, the ear doctor, I'll call him. And he says, what's going on? And I said, I think I'm having difficulty, hearing. And he goes, can you describe the symptoms? And I said, what? He goes, Sam, can you describe the symptoms? And I said, yeah, Homer's the fat guy and Marge has got blue hair. Symptoms, Simpsons, symptoms. Come on. It's by coincidence. Okay. Last one. My ear doctor happens to be right next to a pet shop. And when I was walking out, I saw this lady stood in the window of this pet shop like this. Oh my gosh, that's beautiful. That's absolutely a gorgeous parrot. So I went up and I said, do you like that parrot? She says, yeah. I'll go in and buy it then. Beautiful plumage. Yellow, blue, black, orange, all the beautiful colors. The wingspan are just gorgeous. So the lady goes in, sees the pet shop owner and says, I'm interested in that parrot in your window. And the pet shop owner says, yeah, it's a nice parrot. I've actually just acquired it. She says, how much is it? And the pet shop owner says, well, before you make your decision, madam, I've just got to let you know, this parrot used to live in a brothel. And it used to, communicate and associate with hookers. So its language and the things that come out of its mouth every now and then can be a little bit risque. And she says, I don't think I'll have a problem with that. So how much is it? And the shopkeeper says, I tell you what, give me $20 and it's yours. $20, she says, I'll take it. So she gets the parrot, takes it home, got the little hood on the parrot. She walks into the house, puts the parrot on the kitchen table, takes off the little hood, and the parrot goes, ooh, this is a nice crib. I think I'm going to be very happy here. This is going to be really nice. Yeah, I'm going to be happy here. A couple of minutes later, the lady's two daughters, both in their mid-20s, walk in. The parrot turns and he goes, all right. I'm going to be very happy here, two good-looking ladies. I'm going to be very happy here. About a minute later, her husband walks in, the parrot turns around and says, hello, George. That was better, wasn't it? All right, to open the show, we have the VDS Women's Chorus. Ladies and gentlemen, get ready to tap your toes and feel the rhythm. The VDS Women's Chorus is here to remind us all that sometimes the only thing we really need is a great pair of boogie shoes. Under the direction of Maestro, Mr. Robert Burns, please welcome the VDS Ladies Chorus. And ladies and gentlemen, their next number is bursting with energy and joy. It reminds us that when the music gets going and the rhythm takes hold, nothing can hold it back. From the hit musical Hairspray, the VDS Women's Chorus is ready to prove that you can't stop the beat. Ladies and gentlemen, the VDS Women's Chorus. Give it up. All right. Maestro Robert Burns. Take a bow. Thank you, ladies. All right.